What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. This is episode 7, and, yeah, I already recorded episode 7. I recorded episode 7, but something happened, with DX Story. We're gonna talk about DX Story at some point. Maybe this video, maybe the next video. I'm not really sure how much time we're gonna have. But, DX Story, the files came out corrupt. I lost all the files. It was pretty exciting, too, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. I went over there and attacked that tower. And I went over there to attack the tower. There were some drones in the area. And then I started shooting. The drones were too far away, so I couldn't do anything about it. And then I started shooting the guns on the tower. There's 4 guns. There's one on each side and there's one on top. I didn't really notice the one on top. I destroyed a couple of the ones on the sides, and then, like, I got bored. I was like, ugh, this is just, you know, I just want to rush the tower. I figured I'd try and rush the tower. So there was one gun on top I didn't notice, and it started shooting at me, and I'm kind of dodging its fire, but then there was another gun on the other side that, you know, started shooting at me. Then a drone added. A drone just happened to wander in. Long story short, I actually got killed. So I went back a couple more times, you know, got killed. I finally, like, on the 3rd trip, got my backpack, and I managed to get my guns out, kill the you know, the tower. The drone had wandered off by then, and I looted the tower. That was pretty much the whole video. Sorry you missed it, because I don't die a lot, and it would have been really cool for you guys to watch me die. Maybe you'll get to watch me die at some other point. So, yeah, so we lost the footage. It was just a boring tower, to be honest. It was really boring. So what I did was I brought everything back here. Oh, by the way, I made a little hangar here for my ship, because my ship was getting shot at. It didn't take much damage, but when I logged on, like, my ship was getting shot at from a drone that just happened to be there. So I made a little thing for my ship there. And then we came in here, we brought all our stuff, and we put it in here. Well, actually, I put it in here, but I've decided that I'm going to go back to my base now. And the reason I'm going to go back to my base is because I have a capital vessel. I am not allowed to use said capital vessel. I have not earned it. Basically, for those of you who maybe have not been watching this entire series, I'm taking ships that people from the forums or people in the comments have built for me. And people have been very generous enough to build me some ships, mostly to my specifications. My one specification is I need it to be somewhat small, so I don't have to grind for hours on end to get the items for it. Basically, what I do is, I'm probably going to mention this in every other video, every 3rd video or something, just for new people coming to this series. What I do is, I spawn in the ship, make sure it works, you know, not like fly it around, but I spawn it in, make sure it's in the world, and I don't use it. And then what I do is I grind up all the resources for what's in the ship. If you're going to make me a ship, it would really be helpful if you could let me know what's in the ship, or at least how many hull blocks. I could tell what's in the ship just by going into the ship and pressing P, so that's not really, you know, a huge deal. But it's the hull blocks that I kind of need help with. So yeah, so you want to make me a ship? You know, cool. Try and make it small as possible. And the ship I'm going to use, well, the ship I was going to use was called the Alduin. I think I'm saying that right. It was made by, darn it, I don't have the guy's name in front of me. 1 second. Okay, there we go. It's called the Alduin. I think I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It's like some character from that game. I can't ever remember the name of this game. Skyrim. Anyway, a dude named Devil Spit. By the way, the thing I'm flying in right now was made by a programmer from the forums. And Devil Spit is going to made me a ship called the Alduin. It's from Elder Scrolls Skyrim, inspiration for the ship. It's a loose portrayal of it, and he made me a really cool ship. And his ship is really awesome. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's really awesome. But it also takes 1,800 hull blocks. Now, 1,800 hull blocks is not really a lot for a capital vessel. And, Devil Spit, I am going to make your capital vessel. It's going to be my next capital vessel. But the thing is, this ship right here, which was made by Josh, sent me an email, and, can I not? Is this where I'm supposed to land? Can I land this on? Josh, does this ship have a, let me know in the comments, does this ship have a place for me to land my vehicle? Because I do want to take my, I do want to take my small vessels with me. How do you lock your ship? I don't know anything about this. Well, whatever. We're just going to leave this right here for now. Alright, helmet's on. Good. And what we're going to do now is, I'm going to finish my point. First of all, turn my jetpack on. And I'm going to finish my point. Okay. So, Devil Spit, the Alduin, will be in this game. It's going to be my next capital vessel, but this one was just a lot smaller. The Alduin also, I think, had blocks in it. I couldn't technically have. I think this one does too. I think this one has a large an AVA constructor, an advanced constructor. I'm not allowed to use that advanced constructor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tear it apart. I'm going to destroy everything that was in it. Just get rid of everything. As far as I'm concerned, that advanced constructor does not exist. But other than the advanced constructor, I can make everything else on the ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft everything on the ship. He gave me a list. And I'm going to craft everything on the ship, and then I'm going to destroy it. And then once I've crafted everything that was put into the ship and destroy it, it's my ship, and I'm allowed to use it. Basically, I'm just skipping the designing point of the game. And I've mentioned this a lot of times. I've mentioned it again. The reason I'm skipping... I'll show you the ship later. The reason I'm skipping the designing part of the game is because it's just too time intensive. I like designing ships. It's actually a lot of fun, but it's just it takes way too much time. I simply do not have the time because of, I have a wife and a full-time job, and I like to do other videos, and I just can't take the time. Plus, I think it's really cool that, if you guys are, watching my videos, maybe you might be a fan of me. It might be pretty cool for you to see your ship in my game. And Devil Spit, I feel really bad about not making your capital vessel first, but like I said, that one I can make right away. Yours, 1,800 blocks is quite a bit, and I will make it. I'm gonna make it. Yours is, I'm making a beeline for your capital vessel right after I get this one made. So, Josh sent me an email. I'm gonna read part of his email. A couple of videos back when he wanted well, that got me to thinking about how small I could actually make a capital vessel, because I was talking about how I want, as small as a capital vessel as possible. He made this in a survival game. To the point, I have another blueprint that I'm going to make available exclusively to you and your channel if you wish. Oh, cool! I didn't catch that part. I don't even have a name for the ship, and perhaps you could do it in a competition for the best name and do a giveaway of the game. I'll even purchase for the winner. So Josh is offering to purchase a copy of Empyrion, and we could be able to have a naming contest. What do you guys think about that? And the winner it'll be picked by me and Josh. Whichever name we find best, we'll name the ship after you, and we'll give you a copy of Empyrion. Josh, you sure about that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in an email. Whatever you got to do. Just make sure you're sure before we actually move on with this. And man, if you're, first of all, thank you very much for the ship. And you're gonna buy a copy of Empyrion for somebody. You're freaking awesome, dude. Seriously. Super serious. Super serial. Oh, we gotta stay away from some drones. We gotta get back to our base. So he left me a list, and again, this is not on the forums. He did say that, and then maybe you could post the blueprints for your subscribers to download. So he's thinking maybe I could post the blueprints for you guys. So yeah, that sounds really cool, Josh. He also left me a list of what is in that ship, and the main reason I wanted to use that ship is because it only has about 500 hull blocks. So I mean, that's really sweet. Now it's a very simple ship. I mean, it's gonna have only having a little bit of hull blocks is going to make it a little bit lesser of a ship, but it's something I can get right now. Devil Spit ship, and that's what I asked for. So, Devil Spit ship is going to be much bigger, but it's also going to cost me more hull blocks. But it's also going to be a bigger ship. It'll probably be. I'm gonna have lots of capital vessels. I'm gonna have lots of small vessels. I'm just gonna have lots of stuff. And what I'm gonna do, guys, I don't know if you guys like Twitch or streaming, but I do stream on Twitch. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm not sure what day. I'm looking at Saturday. Every Saturday for the first hour or so of my stream, I'm thinking about getting on Empyrion and grinding resources. It's not going to be anything really exciting. It's grinding resources, but you can come on and talk to me. I can pay attention to chat a lot when I'm doing something boring like grinding resources. I did it with Ark last night, and I think it worked out pretty well. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, so that way I can grind resources and maybe get some more ships. I'd like to have like a fleet of ships, because the thing is, if I lose ships, I want to have more ships like ready to go. You know what I mean? So yeah, so the list. Okay, so his list is, you know what? I'll just build. I'll set up the stuff to build while I'm discussing the list. Alright, so first things first, we gotta drop everything in here. I'll tell you right now, guys, before I thought of this idea to use your guys' blueprints, I was seriously considering, like, slowing this Let's Play down or maybe stopping it altogether. This game is really, really grindy. I can deal with the grind. I don't love the grind. I mean, who loves grinding, right? But I can deal with the grind. The thing I can't deal with is the grind plus the 4 hours it would take for me to design a ship, you know? It's just there's not enough time in the day for me. And I'm really glad I came up with this idea for using your guys' ship ideas. It's really cool. And thank you very much for making the ships, guys. I really appreciate it. It's freaking awesome. And it's kept the Let's Play alive. Also, what's kept the Let's Play alive is the fact that you guys are supporting this Let's Play like crazy. This is either my second or third. I think, it's kind of tied for second with The Forest as far as most active Let's Plays on my channel. You guys really support this game. So, you know what? If you guys are supporting it, I'm going to be making videos for it. I do like the game. It's just the grind is a little bit of a challenge, and I'm gonna think of ways around that, so you guys can, keep watching, because I know you like it. So, I'm gonna pick this stuff. Alright, and it looks like we're gonna need... Should we do more corn? Yeah, let's do one more corn. I think the potatoes or tomatoes are fine the way they are. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the corn in here. Wait, do we have another corn? No, we don't. We're gonna throw the corn in here. And we're going to make some corn sprouts. And then we are going to... Can we make... No, we don't have enough... Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. There we go. Got a med kit. There we go. And then, what do we need for the... we have meat. Let's make some canned food, guys. I know we're getting sidetracked here, but it's actually nice to have a lot of things to do in the game instead of struggling to think about what I want to do. I should just take all that. There's nothing in the top one, right? No, there's not. Okay, so dump all this stuff in here. All of the things. Can we make as many of those as we can? Oops. Make as many of these as we can. We will make as many of the canned meat is what I like to eat. Hey, that rhymes. So we'll make as many of those as we can. And then we'll make as much coffee as we can. And that's it. Okay, good. So you can't use any more of the aloe vera because we're missing these large med kits are really nice, but they take that alien plasma T6 too, and it's really freaking hard to find a lot of that stuff. Also, it's like if I just go out looking for it, it's a little boring, you know. So put this in there. There we go. All right. So we're making that. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and take the... Wait, didn't I make... There we go, corn sprouts. And let's plant some more corn. You do need corn for plastic. I'm not eating the corn. It's just for plastic. So. Alright, now we'll just throw that back in there. Okay, let's come on over here. And let's go down the list. 10 to 15 elevator blocks. We'll go on the high end, just to make sure we get enough. 15 elevator blocks. 8 trans windows. Trans windows. 8 trans windows. Windows vert non-trans. Windows vert trans. Okay, so what? 8. All windows are the same, honestly. They all take the same amount of stuff, so it doesn't matter if they're trans, non-trans, sloped. It's irrelevant. 10 directional thrusters. Okay, good. All right, 10 directional thrusters. Directional thrusters. Yellow is capital vessel, so 10. 2 normal thrusters, and that would be these. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's thrusters I can't get to, guys. So if you're gonna make a capital vessel for me, just remember that if you're gonna use anything that's if you're gonna use anything like large thrusters, I can't make it. So, you know. Use normal thrusters. I can replace them with large thrusters once I get them. So, unless you have one that you already built and you want to give it to me, then, you know, that's fine. So, let me ask you this. How do I dock stuff? How do I dock my ship on... How do I dock my small vessel onto a capital vessel? Look, what is this? Docking pad. Device used for docking your small or hover vessel to... Okay, alright. Well, we'll make some of those, but not right now. Alright, so 2 normal thrusters. There they are. One RCS unit. We can't make it. We need metal plates. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some iron. Yeah, we're gonna need iron badly. That's right. I remember I ran out of iron. Okay, that's fine. Metal plates. Wait, did it say metal plates? Or metal? No, it didn't say metal plates. It said metal. Oh, it did say metal plates. Okay, well I'm out of metal plates. By the way, we have. God, I have almost enough whole blocks right now to make the Alduin. Oops. Well, whatever. Like I said, I like the one that I like them both, but they're both good for different reasons. Okay, so we're gonna need the RCS unit, which means we're gonna need metal plates. Well, hell. All right, let's make some metal plates. The hell with it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get some iron while that's doing its thing. If we're gonna mine for, we need to turn down the audio. There we go. This iron vein over here still has plenty of iron in it. Oh, you know what I want to show you guys? This is so cool. Actually, I might have done it already, but just in case I haven't. No, I have. I don't know if I did this on video, but when you mine, you just put these work lights upside down on the ceiling, and it just gives you a lot of light. Actually, it's not a ton of light. Let's put one over here too. There. See? Isn't that cool? I love that. It doesn't take much to impress me. Now we're gonna do some mining. I got a couple talking points here. I save up for the boring parts of the mining. Okay, so here's something I need to discuss with you guys that I've not been doing, and it could, dying to that tower got me thinking about it, and I need to pay attention to it. I used to pay more attention to it, back in the day than I have recently. I need backup things. If I go to a planet, if I go to another planet or a moon or anything, I need a couple different things. I'm going to need a backup ship, a backup small vessel to get me off the planet. Now you might ask, Cage, what do you need a backup vessel? Well, what if my vessel gets blown up? I've had past Let's Plays where my only small vessel on the planet got destroyed. I was marooned on the planet, and I had no way to to make anything or do anything to get me off the planet. Game over. Now what I did was, I'm not like I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I just basically spawn in what I need, and I just move along. Like, I think the one time I ran out of fuel, so I spawned in one fuel cell just to get me off the planet. People went apeshit in the comments. You cheater, and honestly, I don't think it's really that. It is cheating, but it's better to do that than to restart the world. Some people are saying it's a survival game. If you lose, you lose. Restart the world. You lost. I can kind of see that point of view. But at the same time, I don't like to restart my worlds, man. I put too much time and effort into this stuff. I have limited time as it is. Restarting a world sucks. But, to kind of make everyone happy, to make those people who'd say that's cheating happy, and to make the other people happy that don't want to see me start over a new world every time I die, I'm going to try and back myself up. And what I'm going to need to back myself up is a few things. I'm going to need canned food. I'm going to need fuel. I'm going to need removal guns. I'm going to need, not removal guns, but removal tools. I'm going to need the driller tool, like the thing I'm using now. I'm going to need, what are they called, actually? Yeah, I'm going to need charges for all the drills that I have. I'm going to need guns with a, somewhat decent supply of bullets. And I'm going to need backup, not only am I going to need backup small vessels, but I should probably have backup hover vessels as well. And, just have one set of that on every planet, of every base. Also, when you go to a planet, you want to make a medical station, because that's where you spawn at if you die. If you die on a planet and you don't have a medical station to spawn at, you spawn back on your home world, probably with no small vessel. So in order to not be called a cheater, but not have to restart if I die or something goes wrong, I'm gonna start backing things up. Multiple ships, multiple planets, everything. And I'm not going to rebuild them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to craft everything I need for each item, and then I'm going to spawn them in, and I'm going to destroy all the stuff. I really hate the idea that there's no blueprint saving option in this game. Though there is, but it's only for creative. But that's okay. Like, that doesn't really bother me that much, because the game's in pre-alpha, and the developers know that they need some kind of savings of blueprint thing for not creative, but for survival. They know it, but they've got a lot of stuff to work on. It's a pre-alpha. They're working on the game, and that stuff will eventually be brought into the game eventually. But it's just going to take some time because we're in pre-alpha. When I say I'm annoyed, it's not that I'm annoyed at the developers, or I think the game is not awesome, because it is. I mean, this game is freaking fantastic. But at the same time, it sucks for the game. But, pre-alpha, that's just the way it is. I accept it, and I'm fine with it. Alright. So, but the point of the fact of the matter is, I need to make backups everywhere. I also want to make a space station. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more iron. Not too much iron. I mean, 20 is good for now. And then let's go down our list. RCS unit, that's where we were. We're going to need pipes. Well, we'll worry about that later. Alright, RCS unit. And then what after the RCS unit? I'm just going down the list the dude gave me. 4 heavy landing gears. Heavy landing gears. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 large generators. Ooh, large generators, huh? I don't think I ever learned that. Alright, 1 second. I can learn it, so. Capital vessel. Large generator. I've got like 9 million points. Alright, large generator. Okay, that takes the flux coil and advanced CPU units, but I have it. Large generator. 2 large generators. 1 large O2 tank, 2 large fuel tank. 1 large O2 tank. Wait, large O2 tank? Oh, yeah, he's talking about one of these. So, how does this work? If you have a large O2 tank, do you need the O2 station? Because I don't see the O2 station on your list. All right, we'll have to make a mental note of that. All right, 1 large O2 tank. 2 large fuel tanks. Did I learn large fuel tanks? You know what? I might not have. 2 large fuel tanks. Large fuel tanks. Large fuel tanks. Am I just missing them, or... Yep, there they are. I learned them. Alright, just gotta look. 2, right? 2 large fuel tanks. Alright. So we're looking for items with yellow tags on them. You should be able to filter stuff in here. Like, you should be able to click something and have it just filter out stuff for capital vessels. Alright, we need cables. Alright, cables should be okay. Let's make 20 cables. And then 2 large fuel tanks. The little yellow? Large fuel tank. Okay. 1 AV constructor. I can't make that. 1 large constructor. Large constructor. Cables, we'll have them. 1 food processor. But yeah, I wouldn't normally do this on camera, guys, but I want you to see how my process goes and what's in this capital vessel. 6 tier 2 fridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 8 storage containers. We'll just make 8. I'll make 10, actually. I need storage containers for other things as well. The warp drive and the gravity generator. The warp drive and the gravity generator. That's everything. Although the stuff over here might use up things, so the stuff over here doesn't get it. So we I'm pretty sure this won't just craft through without a problem. But for now, let's see what we got in here. So we've got the 2 thrusters. Honestly, the thrusters is what I was most worried about. Yeah, we still need 2 more directional thrusters. Oh, those aren't the right thrusters anyway. These are. This. These. This. We can take these bullets out of here. All right, guys. You get the idea. I'm going to call this video here. We're just about out of time. So that's going to be it for episode 7. And we'll see you next time for episode 8. Till then, take it easy.